Oh, Lou with the 30-month subbies. That's dedication, boys.
Insane.
Here we are. We are in it deep today. As you could tell, we're down some people today.
What?
What? We have Floyd, who is taking the night off, and then our other two who were taking the night off on scheduled. So here we are. We are in a precarious situation before we logged out last week. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting endeavor. Lou said it's almost like he likes being part of this game or something. Yeah, in an even more intimate session. Historically, these are the sessions we get the most done in, as far as like information and canon and progress. But
Yeah, we kind of trauma dumped on each other.
Yeah,
last time it was just us three.
So I think we might just get into it because it was a pretty serious moment. Let's go to the map and just kind of refresh everybody's little brains what was going on. As a whole, Jesus, fucking kid just swung something across the floor. They're supposed to be dead. So for those that have missed it, actually, I can go to the other screen real quick. So this, you guys can see that, right, with no tokens? I think there's no vision. Let me see, make sure it shows up. Oh, it didn't activate. Hang on. Please hold. I'm dumb and didn't hit the right button.
Yay.
So for those, this is just kind of like a view of what was going on before the battle started. They came in over here. There was a few big baddies, little bad boys they sorted out over here. Scabs originally was here. He disappeared behind this large statue. There was a summoning circle in this area with a bunch of different levels to the circle. This was the pedestal that you guys had saw in your visions with Lilith's ghost gem on. There's some sort of portal and a statue that has been recently constructed to the goddess Zora with some red candles. Then when Scabs had disappeared, you guys did a bunch of stuff. Lazarick had gotten mind controlled by trying to walk through the circle. Floyd as well had got mind controlled. Lazarick did a follow-up roll and rolled in that one, so extremely mind controlled. And then at the end of the scene, so we'll switch back to the other one.
That place looks like a dope place to have a rave.
Yeah. What's up, girl?
Aww.
So hold on, stop. Let me just finish recapping, then I just gotta do a little bedtime thing quick. So then what happened was Stabs made his way to the top of the statue, and as the session ended, he hurled himself down onto this, so we can and show hurled himself down onto the ghost gem surrounded by the Giant's Bane's mushrooms. And right before we signed off, Emery, you tried to use your collar that you guys, you and your wife have a collar that match, where essentially you can use a reaction to take the damage from either one of you, but you both drop to 1 instead. So if damage would drop you to 0, instead use your reaction and you both are left with 1 hit point, regardless of how many you started with. So in your case, you had pretty much full health, but if this goes off, you'll be down to 1 hit point. So that's kind of the gist of, also Aurora, you started to kind of analyze the circle a little bit. Fartbuckle, also those that don't know who Fartbuckle is, he's new from last episode. This is Fartbuckle. Fartbuckle began to try and help in any way he can, and used his control over his little vermin's random isopods and spiders and centipedes and millipedes to start to shape them into different runes for whatever help that may be. We have no idea, but that was his extent. Yeah, so I'm going to go right upstairs again real quick because apparently there's a noise under our bed. So I'm going to go bring my lightsaber upstairs, pretend to kill something, and come right back downstairs. So,
All right. Godspeed, soldier.
yeah, just give me like 5 seconds to just put her right back in bed, kill a fake monster. Actually, I'm going to get an axe. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let me just do this, put her to bed. You guys just, vamp for 5 minutes ago.
We're about to hear a lot of crashing.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
That guy's gonna get tetanus from that.
Can't imagine like being little and my dad walking to my room with an axe, like to kill the monster under my bed.
I mean, the lightsaber makes sense, but like, damn.
Yeah. Just pure Viking mode.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it doubling as a weapon and a source of light.
Yeah.
Axe doesn't shine.
Especially that rusty one. It doesn't
Especially.
shine at all.
Especially that one.
Yeah. And give the monster tetanus.
Yeah, right.
I mean, don't worry, Lou. My dad would have walked in with a gun. Let's go get it. Like, no, it's okay. We got it. Like, oh, well, you wanted help. I was gonna help.
My dad would tell me that whatever is in that room is there because I'm evil and ungodly.
Damn.
Yeah. What happened, guys? Why did it all go wrong?
I don't know. One time my dad killed a spider on my wall with his bare hand. Like I woke up and the spider was there and I screamed and I thought he was like the bravest person for touching a spider with his bare hand.
Oh my goodness. That's cute.
I've always been terrified of spiders. When I was like, I'd moved back in with my dad in my early 20s, and there was a spider, and I'm like, hey, Dad, can you take care of the spider that's in the living room? He's like, yeah. So he like killed it and left it on a paper towel, like on my bed. I'm like, why? With like a note written in Sharpie on it, like, here's your friend. I'm like,
That's psychotic.
like, yeah.
I feel like that should be studied somewhere. This is your family member?
That was my dad.
No, your dad.
Yeah. As a kid, probably would have been a funny joke, but I was like 22.
I don't think at any age that would have fucking freaked me out, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
All right, good news. Monsters are dead. Fully
You win your
eviscerated.
one?
Huh?
Did you win your one?
Yeah. R.I.P. Now, Ziggy, thanks for the follow. We're going to follow while I was up there. All right, so let's change the music because this is a little bit of a tense situation. So, again, to recap, Stabs had thrown himself off the top of the recently constructed statue of Zora down onto the ghost gem of Lilith with a crazy fang looking dagger. As it hit the ghost gem and started to crack, Emery, you wanted to use a reaction to try and take all that damage away, which would then drop you to 1, activating your Zora's collar. But also 2, there was an issue because I said the ghost that haunts you didn't seem to want to do that. There was a sense of self-preservation tried to kick in. So in your head, you kind of hear a,
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Leave her. You don't need her. You need us.
No.
Fair. Totally fair.
Hard no.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hard no. Just give me a will save and just don't roll a 1.
Will. Don't roll 1, please don't. Oh, okay.
13 total of a 29. Yeah, you could feel when you just say no and kind of shut that door, there's like an angry, almost like lurch for control as you kind of just shut them off and they don't cause you to act differently. Cool. So you see Stabs, the dagger starts to hit. You feel like there's a possibility it could shatter. Do you want to use your necklace?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So your necklace goes off. What does the magic look like from this Zora artifact?
Like what happens when the collar is activated?
Yeah, what does it look like?
It look like all the blood vessels underneath Emery's skin light up. The collar cinches down, and you just watch all of that magic drain away.
Cool. I feel like I see when the collar cinches up, it's almost like a choker collar where you see everything kind of press in. You kind of see your veins bulge from the tightening, and you see a bunch of sanguine, bloody goo start to run down as it pierces your skin and activates. So you are officially at 1 hit point, but you also have saved your wife from having her ghost gem shattered. Where were we? That was Stab's turn. Lazarick, you are up. Floyd, by the way, you see he is also under the mind control that so also the other people in the party don't know Floyd and Lazarick are currently mind controlled. They are acting strange because they ran right up to the threshold of the spell, the ritual circle, and just stopped, and Floyd lost his rage, which is the antithesis of Floyd as a whole. So he just kind of looks to Aurora and he's like, "I'm tired, boss." And he turns into his ghost gem. Lazarick, you are up with Floyd on deck. Lazarick, you are in, music change one more time for right now.
So much music changing.
Switching
My
scenes.
heart can't take it.
Yeah, so
Close your eyes.
exactly. So for your turn, it kind of fades away from the battle, and it goes back into your mind. You're in this very weird liminal space. You and Floyd are both in there, and you had recognized each other. I know you guys had rolled, and you rolled high enough to see each other in this weird, strange space. It's like, when people sell those little like potion vials you put on your shelf where they put the edible glitter inside of the thing and you shake it up and it's real swirly and whirly like that. It's kind of like that, but just kind of smoke filled. So you're in this like smoky filled land. Just looks the same thing all around. You see Floyd over there. He kind of recognizes you. He turns into a little gem. It hits the floor. Make me a perception check, and you can also use all your bonuses for the leads and stuff like that for as well.
Word.
26. That's great. Lou said, "Are we in Nimble Tooth's brain right now?" Anytime I do a dream sequence or a brain thing, it always goes to Dreamy Arms because it's my favorite. So you do pick something out. You didn't notice it before, but roughly 30 feet away, there is kind of a pulsating glow of red on the ground. It looks pretty massive too, and the more you start to focus, it seems like this whole place kind of has that glow just outside of your initial first movement.
So everything's glowing, and I just see.
It's almost like as you're looking through this like smokiness, they're like little fireflies under the smoke that you can't see from here, but intermittently all the, in summertime when you get a ton of fireflies everywhere and it's like going off.
Is there 10 million? Because I would not believe my eyes.
There in fact is 10 million. Actually, let's see, 26. Do you have some sort of like keen recollection or some sort of skill like that, right?
Yeah.
What's going on, Adam? You do a quick calculation just because that's what you do normally.
Quick maths.
Yeah, just do quick math. And it seems to be that there's roughly the same amount of flickers as there were victims to the Clock Slayer.
He's gonna frantically start trying to find his way out. Something, even if he just has to blind stumble around.
Cool. As you're running around, you find because you're gonna, your first action's 30 feet. You get towards one of these things, and you do you pick it up or you look at it, or either way, when you interact with it, however you want to, it is a ghost gem, but it is dyed like a very dark red, and it's just kind of giving off a little pulse, almost like a lantern would.
Yeah, I suppose he's gonna pick it up and study it and see what's. Now, actually, so when people die in this world, I'm not sure if we asked this question. Is there ghost gem left behind, or if they're dead, does it go away?
No, the ghost gem is left behind. It is just essentially shattered and goes to just an inert like quartz color, like almost like a smoky quartz. So the life is gone from it.
And at these crime scenes, were all of the ghost gems gone? Did they take them?
No, they were all still intact, but destroyed. Yeah, like the person was killed.
Yeah.
It's like
just
checking a
sure
pulse.
This isn't a weird fucking like trophy graveyard here.
You know what? It does seem like it kind of is, but maybe not physically.
It's his mind palace.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you are in fact in some sort of strange magical trappings of a fairly powerful vampire that has been collecting trophies.
I'm gonna try to crush this gem.
Cool. How do you want to do? You want to just smash it, or how do you want to crush it?
I'm probably just too weak of a little boy here.
You do have your gun on you still.
I do.
You're intact, just not physically there.
He goes to the fugue plane and he starts firing off.
I got that one.
So anyway, I started.
God, it's hilarious.
Actually, if I want to destroy things, destroy people's memories, let's just start. Oh no, I gotta pop it in first. Let's just start shoving these things into the furnace of endings.
Fuck yeah.
This person what?
Absolutely.
When you want things destroyed, put them in a furnace of endings.
So for those that don't know, it is was it a scroll case, right? Yeah. You have this cool little scroll case that you put things in it. When you activate it, it's essentially is like the James Bond, this message will self-destruct in 5 seconds type thing. So what?
I'm just going to start shoving as many of them in there as possible and see what happens.
When you emulate a new scroll, okay, I just want to see, because it says how many actions are you doing? It says you can do 1 to activate and 3. Oh no, why is that 4 actions? 1, 2, that's 3 actions, never mind. I don't know what the envision thing is. I will just say you use an action to do it. How many do you put in?
Let's actually, the first one, I'll put 1 to start, because if it doesn't work, I'd be wasting my time.
Cool. Chat, give me exclamation D100 and just pray it's not a 100.
Why would you say that?
Oh, envision is to say that it has a concentrate. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Whew. Okay, that was high, 73, but not a 100. You put this gem into this furnace of ending, and you hit it, and you when you reopen the furnace back up, that red gem turns into essentially dream dust, and you watch this spiritual visage of one of the victims that you have on your little dartboard from when you were doing your investigations. Maybe his name was Maverick Kincaid. He was a gunslinger, but he happened to be born under a waxing crescent moon. So he was one of the victims, and you watch you see like one of his fond memories just go away as his gem is destroyed.
Cool. And now, while he's in here, he's just going to stuff as many in there as can fit and start burning them.
Cool. Let me also put it this way. Now that you've seen what that does, the roll for a 100, it wasn't either one of your child or your spouse that was destroyed. So.
Well, these are just this guy's memories, right? It's not their actual. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know.
But if their ghost gems were left at the crime scene, if they were left there, and I'm in,
it's a total Inception thing. So yeah, we're speedballing. Yeah.
Well, it's time to put them to rest.
Cool. So we'll figure an action to move, an action to load it up and fire it, and then another action to pick another one up. So that's 3 actions. Floyd is indisposed as we get back to the battle. Emery, you are up with Aurora on deck, followed by Fartbuckle. Emery, you also notice that the spell circle is still up. Stabs is inside of it, but he seems to be I don't want to say impervious to it, but possibly already under the effects of the control of the circle. So it's just kind of a moot point for him.
Okay. Are these destroyable? Like, if I...
Who knows?
Okay. Love that.
Love that for us.
Uh-huh. Would she think, like... I don't want to be like, yeah, she'd totally think to do that. I mean,
it's up to you if you feel like that'd be something she'd be inclined to. It is a like pyre, floating pyre with magical energy through it. You can see it's like connecting this array around the room.
Okay. I need to pop a potion. How do I do that?
So you can, I believe if you click it, it will roll automatically for you. It should be in your inventory. There should be a use button, I believe. Or you might have a hot bar on that new cool little thing down there to use stuff. There you go. 21, I will apply it for you. I think using a potion is... I think it's just one manipulate, right? I don't know how many actions it is to drink a potion. Potion rules. This is probably for crafting a potion. Oh, here we go. When you drink it, use up the potion. Potions have a potion tray. You can activate a potion with an interact action as you drink it, or feed it to another creature. You can feed a potion with an yeah. So just one action to interact to drink it. So you have 2 actions left.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try to knock one of these down.
Adam said you can activate a potion with an interact action. Oh, okay. So the draw. Okay, so that makes sense.
2 actions.
Yeah, manipulate to pull it out and interact to drink it. That makes sense.
Okay. Do I still have enough actions to bum rush this thing?
You could get to it. Yep, because you'd have 1 action left.
Oh. Okay.
Perfect. You are within range. Aurora, you are you are up with Fartbuckle on deck.
Okay.
Get on Fartbuckle.
So she's like kneeling down, reading this book, like trying to figure out what to do with the circle. And she just like looks up and she's like, you know what? Fuck it. And she pulls out her mirror, which is her like other implement.
Fuck yeah.
And let me find it.
Okay.
Does the mirror reflection where she
Oh, this is so fucking cool.
transports herself into like the mirror image of herself, like into the circle next to Stabs.
This is so fucking
What?
cool.
That is super
so the initiate benefit from the mirror, from your item, you learn how to use your mirror to project another version of yourself whose realness is a matter of perspective. You gain the mirror reflection action. So let's see if I click the mirror reflection action. Is there something? I was hoping I could just use it and drop a token. No, it didn't work. All right, mirror reflection action. Does that link it? No. Okay, cool. So good. Now I just have to read it. Cool. Yeah, so like Adam said, basically lets you be in 2 places at once. You reflect an illusory image of yourself into another octagon space with 15 feet that you can see. You are treated as being in both spaces until the start of your next turn. For example, you can attack. See, oh god, so you essentially are just there. So let me just drop a token for you there, so we have a physical representation. Give me, mark with your little X finger where you want it.
How do I make my little X finger?
Just hold X, and that'll pull up a finger, and then you could click. There you go. Right about there.
Where are we at?
It's probably about 15 feet. Let me put you in the correct token phase because you got a bunch of different ones. Actually, hold on. I can shift. Right there you go. So that's pretty close. Sometimes snapping is a pain in the ass. So, yeah. So, boy, what is that? I think it's 1 action. Where did that go? Mirrors, reflection. Yep, 1 action. So, what does it look like? Paint the scene for us as this happens.
So she takes out the mirror, and like when she looks into it, and then like visualizes where she wants to go, it will transport her reflection to that spot.
This is so cool. You essentially big brain this huge vampire's trap because you're not in the circle. An illusion is, and illusions are pretty much immune to like mental things, emotion things. It's a fucking nothing. You know what I mean? It's a fake.
Yeah.
But it acts like you, so you can do all your shit. This is so fucking dope.
It's genius.
It's so good.
Pretty good. This is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So you have 2 more actions functioning either inside or outside of that circle. You tell me.
So
And for my next choice,
Aurora is going to then like take out her what is this? Her scimitar and stabs.
Fuck
yes.
Roll me an attack.
she's Schrodinger's fox right now.
Yeah. One second. Oops. 31 hits. This is so fucking cool. Give me some damage. Yeah, 15 points of damage. Stabs is caught wildly off guard. Like, you know what? Give me an intimidation check. Just go to your skills. At the bottom should be the thing that pops up, and roll an intimidation for free.
Where's intimidation? Underneath.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like on yours. It should be under. I think intimidation's its own thing. And demoralize, so it should be demoralized under intimidation.
Yeah. Oh, so that was 20.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. Against his what? I think that's against his will, right? That hit, yeah, succeeds. He is frightened 1 just because he's so caught off guard by a random thing being inside the circle that should not be there. It shouldn't be happening. And you have 1 more action.
So she's gonna stab him again.
Fuck yeah. Fucking 25 hits.
Okay.
Shake, shake.
11 points of damage. All this damage seems to be so some of this damage seems to not be sinking in as much as it should have been. But I believe that is your turn, right? That's
Yep.
3. Fart Buckle is up. Hold on, let me get these Ryman addicts out of here because they are dead. This guy, remove. This guy, remove. So Fartbuckle's up, followed by Stabs with Lazarick after him. Fartbuckle, which one are you? Fartbuckle 5. Looks over at Aurora.
Fartbuckle, friend. What friend want Fartbuckle to do?
She's gonna look down at him and say, like, can you do anything with those runes? Can you get that circle to open? Can you help Lazarick come back?
Fartbuckle, not smart. Fartbuckle need help. Me, Fartbuckle, help friend.
And
you-
what was that?
Oh, I was gonna ask, does Fartbuckle have other friends down here?
Just bugs. Is.
Do you think the bugs can help?
Fartbuckle does not know. I'll help friends.
And when you had said go help Lazarick, he just goes over and tries to bite Lazarick to snap him out of it. Lazarick does a 23 hit.
No.
Oh, well, it might. Hang on.
Well, I guess I'm probably whatever the flat.
Stupefied.
Yeah. John, no, Tails are risky with the raid. You are actually incapacitated.
So yeah, it hits.
Let me see.
Okay.
I think that would put you is incapacitated. No, that's you are immobilized right now. That's what it is. So that would put. That's not right.
If it takes my charisma or my dexterity away, it definitely hits.
Yeah, it's I forget what the one is. It's not just off guard. It's a bunch of them. I guess we could just call you prone for right now because you're kind of just. We'll just go with prone for right now because that gets the most amount. No, I wanted it to be. Was it restrained? Here we go. You're restrained essentially. Is that the one? Yeah, okay, there we go. Let me get rid of immobilized because you're not technically immobilized, but you are restrained. Yeah, because you're off guard, restrained. Hold on, not prone. Not this immobilized. There we go. So restrained gives you off guard and immobilized. You take 2 points of damage. And at the beginning of your turn, we'll roll you a will save to see if you can snap out of it. Because you feel this tiny little prickles bite down on your calf. Stabs is up with Lazarick on deck. He's very caught off guard. He takes a 5-foot step to the other side of the table, which is one action. He takes another action to grab the ghost gem and put it in his hand. And does he have no, he doesn't have enough actions for that. He moved away, so he can't reach you with that. How many actions is this? Nope, he doesn't have enough actions for that. Yeah, he's just going to head out of the circle into this direction with his moves. Lazarick, you are up. Roll me another will save to see if you can snap out of this mental prison. I wasn't going to give you one because you critically failed the last time, but Fartbuckle biting you might be enough to jaunt you out of it. It's a nat 1.
I'm hero pointing that.
Please do. Please do. Please. That would have been back-to-back natural ones to try and get out of this mental prison. Okay, 12.
Okay.
25 level. You succeed by 1. I will give you the option. You could feel this bite on your leg. You now have the option. Right now, if you want to, you can back out of this realm, or you can continue in here. But you feel like now you might have better chances of getting out in the future if you decide to.
Definitely get out of this realm. Cool. It's fucking way too hard to get out. No,
100%.
Let's get out of here.
100%. As you, kind of snap to it and look around, roll me another perception check really quick. Fuck yeah. 34 total. I'll give it to you. It's blind, but 34. As you're going out, you in the distance see a silhouette of this person that you have interviewed before, pulling the strings. You see Xavian Bloodthorn off in the distance. For those that didn't see last week, I'll show you who he sees. It is this guy, far off in the distance, and each one of these gems, now that you notice, has a small, tiny little blue line, like a little filament going to him, and they all connect onto his fingers, and he's kind of strumming them along. You also notice that for a second you had a filament attached to him, and so did Floyd. And it's the same kind of blue filament, for those that remember campaign 1, that would whenever you looked at the cranial delvers, wherever the sewing line was sewed up in the back, there was that tiny little blue piece of thread.
Gotcha.
That the Stitcher used. So you see him as you start to blink and go out of that realm. You see him far off in the distance, strumming on these little filaments. But you have your turn now. You are no longer all of these things because you are not mind controlled. I can't get rid of them. That's concerning. Can you right click these effects? There it goes. Cool. Never mind. You're back in. It was concerning. You now have your turn.
All right. Yeah, I kind of snap too. I see him biting me like, hey, thanks, Farbuckle. And then he's just going to train his Drake rifle right onto Stabs there.
Cool. Well, perfect, but he tries to say friends, but your leg's still in his mouth, so he's like,
okay, you can let go now. I'm back.
Sorry.
And let's come on, shoot the right one.
No way! No fucking way! Chat!
How? How is this possible?
Chat!
How am I this fucking unlucky?
I don't ask for much.
God damn it!
how?
Why?
All right. Critical fumble.
Hey, Chad, help me out here.
For those that don't know, that have channel points, there are 2 new channel point redemptions. I forget what the one is against the bad guys, but there's one that gives hero points. If they do something heroic, you can cash them in and say, this person deserves a hero point. I don't know if you did anything heroic, but if somebody wants to sell me on it, but I never left. Critical fail. You attempt to shoot this Drake rifle, but you're still kind of foggy from being in that realm. It's called Head Rush. You are sickened 2.
Ugh.
So sickened, I believe, makes you lose. You feel ill. Sickened always include a value. Okay, you get a penalty due to the value of your DCs. You can't willingly ingest anything in potions and elixirs while sickened. You can spend a single action retching and attempt to recover, which lets you immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC to reduce it. On a success, you reduce your sickened value by 1, 2 on a critical success. It looks like here we have one cashed in. A reward the heroic from Lou for Lazaric. What is the heroic thing that he's doing right now that would permit this? I'm gonna let it happen anyway, but I just want to. What is he doing that you feel he deserves it? So if you want to, you can go ahead and use it. I just like the elaboration.
Yeah. I mean, the heroic thing is he's really coming back to the fact that after 10 years of nothing, he has a goal in mind, and he just has to get through stabs to get there.
Yeah, from going 10 years of just drinking his pains away to actually facing his demons. Just very noble. So if you would like to, you can roll your attack again. Okay, not a 1. 24 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Sometimes it's 6 shots, 1 kill. 14 points of damage, and it looks like a lot of that damage was not taken. That doesn't make sense. Hang on. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it does.
'cause
Never,
this-
just joking. It
Oh,
does.
I rolled the wrong fucking gun.
That's all right. You roll it and then just do the damage from the right gun.
Cool,
then
cool.
That's totally fine.
I was too caught up. Roll the white.
Yeah, don't worry about the attack, and then just roll the damage. It hits anyway. There we go. Now
That's
we're talking.
better. That's a lot better.
It looks like all of that damage sinks into Scabs as he hisses with the lightning arcing over his body.
Cool.
Get 2 more.
2 more. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move around the circle.
We'll just if you want to do it, we'll just say you're taking the time to go around.
Yeah, and then I'll shoot him again. and not have a friend in between us right now.
Fair.
I started blasting.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, I quit. I'm going home. I'm
It
packing up my
needs
shit.
you to have
I'd
this.
leave the table if this was in person. This isn't okay.
Well, Lazaric, since it's a different role, we have a different effect. Instead of that head sick one, you get a backfire. You hit yourself instead of the target. Roll me some damage.
Oh my god, it's not funny anymore. You trained this.
At least it was. You're not critting yourself. And at least it's not shooting one of your friends this time.
It's just-
Last time.
There's no shame with critting on yourself. We'll get you a towel.
Yeah, thankfully you're just doing regular damage to yourself.
Hey, hang on, can I use hit the dirt? No.
If you want to roll me some damage, we'll see how much damage you do to yourself. Oof. Okay, not too bad. 13 points of damage.
Shocks himself.
Yeah, you watch. So you have these. In your mind, how does the Drake rifle take ammunition?
Probably just like it's got like a regular, like a shotgun almost.
Just kind of in the side, just like a breech.
And I imagine as he's like racking it for the next shot, it just like goes off as he's.
You get a double bang. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so in this Drake rifle, you're seeing is kind of like a little shotgun thing where you discharge a round and load a new one, like pump action. I dig that. Yeah. Every time you rack one, instead of just like the it lets out this like power cell kind of noise, like this crackling little mini thunder energy. So instead of a it's and yeah, you double rack one, and instead of going at the correct end, it just arcs all over your body, and you just see his little brim of his hat just smoking with electrical. Yeah.
Looney Tune cartoon.
Exactly. That was your last one, right? Because you moved. Yep.
Yeah.
Floyd is up.
That's my turn. I'm gonna mute and go scream real quick.
Cool. Just go punch and pillow. Emery, you are up with Aurora on deck.
Okay. I was trying to remember what I was working with.
Sure.
I want to knock this pillar down.
Yep.
So what should I roll for that?
So it's just gonna be like attacking a surface. You're gonna try and excuse me, I got the hiccups now. Too much laughing. You're going to try and overcome so it's gonna have two things. It's gonna have an HP, but it's also gonna have a hardness. So the hardness is like a damage reduction, and you're gonna try and whittle away at its HP to break it, but reducing the damage by its hardness every time.
Okay. I don't want to do that. That sounds lame. I want to use a Meridian staff.
Sure, absolutely. So you would have known about how the breaking and stuff works. So if you want to, for that last turn, and just be where you were before and not move over to it, I'm totally fine with that. It's up to you. Or if you wanted to stay there and be moved there, that's tactically that's totally fine as well. But I don't want you to be punished for miscommunication on how the
oh, you meant like
works.
when I was over here?
Yeah, if you want to, it's totally up to you.
Yeah, I would much. Yeah, I now that I get this, all this is, I just see like, yeah, put me back there.
Yeah.
Was I right here?
Yeah, wherever you because your aura was
sure.
just about in there. That's totally fine. So you have 3 actions. You want to channel the staff. It's 2 actions to channel it, and you get to roll. What are you guys level 8? You get to roll 4 d10s plus 8.
Okay.
And then you are also blessed 1. So if you try to do it again next turn, it's only 3d8 or
Okay.
d10 rather.
Yeah, I want to attune to it and use it.
Yep. So perfect. So 4d10 and then plus 8.
4. Oh my god.
It's so stressful.
4. Oh my god.
You could just, so at the bottom where those dice are, you could just click the D10 4 times, and then the plus and minus where it says 0 8 times.
Plus 8?
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll
then
do
hit
4
roll?
D10 plus 8. Yeah, and then hit roll. Yep. Perfect. Wow, good. 32. I will heal you that. That's not too bad. So going from 1 hit point 2 rounds ago, you're back up to 54. And you have 1 action left, but you are now blessed 1.
And what is the bless is just to prevent me from sucking this thing dry, right?
Exactly. It's like
Okay.
a mini debuff, so you have to spend an action to get rid of bless. So that way, if you reduce the dice by your bless condition, so that way you can't just spam full healing.
Okay.
But you guys don't have a healer, so we needed a heal bot.
Yeah. She is going to look for stabs.
You might. Okay.
She can't see him?
Nope.
Okay. Then she's gonna run around.
Yeah. Whenever you guys are moving, I'm gonna assume it's around the circle, unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah. 1.
You should have only have 1 action left because the staff is 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm good.
Hold on, I'm just reading something real quick. Cool. So, Aurora, you are up. Farbuckle on deck. Just give me 1 second. I got a little secret message I want to read real quick.
Secret message? Wait.
Yeah.
Hold up. No secret messages at this table.
I like this.
Somebody's cooking.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Special message person, where would it be then? That's all I need to know. Hold on. There's a lot oh, we got the cat cam.
There's only like 3 possibilities of who it could be, and there's currently 2 people not typing at their computer right now.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Who's doing it?
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. So to make this work, I'll say, chat, roll me a D100 and we'll see. We get a 50-50 shot to see if the timings work on this. So if anybody wants to do exclamation D100, anything over 50 and over, and it succeeds. 91. 91.
Is that a good 91?
That's a good 91.
Okay, good.
So, this works out perfectly. In between turns, Emery, as you were running by Aurora, you had, while you were down here and you're so hyper fixated on figuring this out, and you had your mirror and fire buckles over here and the book and stuff like that, you didn't realize that your bag was jumping around a bit on its own, almost like something was trying to get out. When I already know which one it would be. When Emery jumps by, a small little ruby spider comes out of your bag, a red colored spider, jumps onto Emery, and another healing effect goes off. Emery, can you roll me the 3d10? What is it? 3d10 plus 8. $23. What you notice is the eyes of the Zora statue begin to glow and the candles in her hands begin to flare. As the spider jumps onto Emery as she's running by, you feel, you can physically see as the candles wick up in this red flame, this like sanguine, bloody flame, the smoke from it rushes down to Emery as she's running, encapsulates her in this swirling healing magic from the spider, and then the spider returns to the pouch. Actually, hold on. Just on Aurora's shoulder, rather. So there was a quick drive-by. Aurora... Oh, wait. Actually, who... I don't know. Canonically... All right. Who has Creel's gem? It's Aurora, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then... So that totally happened. And then the spider returns to Aurora's shoulder. And you guys recognize that as the red spider that has accompanied Creel many times.
Pocket healer.
But then you watch the magic dissipate. But yeah, it is now Aurora's turn. So there was a quick little magical tomfoolery going on behind the scenes.
Oh my god.
Aurora, or Emery, as that happened, roll me a religion check.
Religion.
20. That's good enough. You don't need too much. It would seem that magic that healed you is the same magic you feel when you call upon the power of Zora. It would seem like they are one and the same, almost maybe in tune with each other. So Aurora, you are up with Farbuckle on deck. I mean it this time.
Okay. So is Lilith's gem still in the middle?
No, Stabs had pocket.
Okay.
Yep.
Took it, but like, are all the mushrooms still there?
Yes, all the mushrooms are still there. I don't know, is the mirror... I think it's the beginning of your next turn. Hang on.
Does it end? Yeah.
I don't know how long it lasts. Implement mirror reflection.
I think it might last until I get hurt.
Your treated mimics your thing. Wait, did it say it in the other one? Hold on. Mirror reflection action. Damn, there's a lot of writing here. I really wish this was a lot smaller. Anytime to target or effect a reaction, use your stats. Yeah, okay, thanks. But how long does it last? Oh wait, when you move, you choose which square to move from, but the mirror effect ends. So I guess it's when you move. For example,
okay.
the fireball. Okay, yeah. So it looks like whenever you move, it ends the effect.
All right.
God, put that
well,
at the beginning.
if I put my mirror away, or like, if I look out of it, does that take up an action?
No, I think all you do is you look out of it to activate it. It doesn't have any channeling thing. Like it doesn't say you have to. Let me just double check. Magical illusion, manipulate. Yeah, it looks like just to activate it, you hold the mirror, and as long as you're holding the mirror, that happens and follows the rule until you move.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up closer to the circle, like just right on the edge.
Sure. And
So-
then I will make this disappear for you. I'm just gonna leave it here in the meantime in case we need it. I'll just make it invisible. Yes, as you move, you see it disappear.
And then I'm gonna do exploit vulnerability on the mushrooms.
You know, just from all the interactions you've had previously, the mushrooms were there specifically surrounding the ghost gem to weaken its power. Because usually when you guys are in your ghost gems, you're very protected. There's a lot of protective magic around it. They were there ritualistically to help weaken that shell. But the ghost gem is no longer there.
Okay.
It's shanking time.
So I guess at this point she's just gonna throw her boomerang at Stabs. Like,
Fuck yeah.
try to get him to drop the gem.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was close. It's gonna be a crit though, I think. That in fact this dope. Roll me a crit for the Doomerang. $20 points of damage. I feel like it has more stuff on it. Hang on. I thought I added some shit to the Doomerang. Oh no, just +1 striking Doomerang. Damn, I thought I put a fucking
At
rune
least
on
the
it.
Doomerang never lets us down.
No, that hold on. The Doomerang definitely had something on it. I think when we did the how the fuck do I edit it? Oh, in here. Hang on, give me 1 second. We're gonna re-roll the damage because when I had it before, it had a strike or what's it called? Rune on it. Additional damage. Hang on. Fuck, how do I add that? Base. It's not this property rune. Here we go. It was flaming. Here we go. Click. Chicka chicka. Now let's double check.
Flamerang.
Yeah, because it definitely had. Here we go. Try it now. I think it should have flaming on it. Hit the crit damage one more time.
Oh gosh, it's got a lot of things on it.
There we go. That's much better. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I remember I had added shit to it because when you upgraded it, but I think when we do the ports for some reason, we're gonna have to watch that going forward. It got rid of your shield. It got rid of her Doomerang.
Got rid of my languages.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. All right, so there we go. Stabs takes. You see some of the damage fall off from the flaming, but you see he is now on fire.
Okay.
Later, Zig. I believe you have one action left.
All right. So when my boomerang comes back to me, I'm gonna throw it back at him again. Oh.
16 misses, unfortunately. It is now Farbuckle's turn
What I do now?
as he looks to bite Lazarus again.
Oh my god.
Or was gonna be like, you don't need to bite Lazarus. He's good. Friend is good now.
Friend good.
I don't know. He like shot himself, so it's just like, oh my god, they're trying to make him shoot himself.
he tries. You see him start to.
Help friends.
He tries to start casting a spell. He's going to cast.
Disintegrate.
Yeah. He casts a spell targeted on him. Let's see. He needs to make a will save.
That's wish.
Come on, low. Not as low as we wanted. He attempts to cast a spell on Scabs. You watch Lazarus. You see the magic that was in the mind of Xavian Bloodthorn protect Scabs as this magic tries to, from Fartbuckle, tries to sink in onto Stabs. You just see it just shatter the spell before it could.
That's bullshit.
Before it could affect him. Yep. Fartbuckle.
Sorry. Magic, not so good.
With that, it's Stab's turn. Hold on. He takes persistent fire damage. He takes 8 points of fire damage. As he is continuing to burn. He makes a move. What does I got this? He attempts to cast something at Lazarus because you are in his line of sight.
Oh, don't do that.
I need you to make a DC 23 will save.
Oh, will save. All right. Do I got anything for this? Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it, and we'll see from there.
Might be it. 23, nailed it. So failure. Oh no, success. He attempts to control your mind, but you succeed. So instead, you are only stunned 1. For right now, I think stun comes off. Give me 1 second. I think it comes off at the beginning. Okay, stunned override slow. That's. For example, if you're stunned for that. No, don't give me the examples. Each time you gain an action, reduce the number you gain by 1, then reduce the stun value. Okay, so next turn you'll only have 2 actions, but then you'll be back. You'll lose the stun condition.
Gotcha.
So that was 2, and then he is going to. You see him start to run towards one of the bodies of the guys you had killed. Lazarus, you are up. So again, you're stunned 1, but. Oh, you know what? He takes 10 more. So it looks like it does it at the end of this. He takes 10 more. Recovery check. Let's see if he tries to put himself out. He does not. He is still on fire, probably more engulfed in fire as he's running as fast as he can. Lazarus, you're up, but you only have 2 actions this turn.
Oh, where did he went? This way, right?
Yep, exactly. You saw him run in this direction.
Okay. I'm gonna run over there and let's try and shoot. Oh, did I have? Yeah, let's try to shoot him now.
Cool.
Here's hoping. Oh, come on.
Please don't be a 1. Be a
Please.
2, if anything. Be a fucking 2. Give us a fucking 2. Oh, it was a nat 20, but I called it. It was a 2.
You motherfucker.
It was on the 20. 21 just misses. At his current state with his frightened, you guys need to hit a 23. I think that's it, right? Because
Yep,
stunned.
that's my turn.
Floyd is incapacitated at the moment. Emery, you are up with Aurora on deck.
Okay. She's going to. Why doesn't the colors change anymore?
The automatic measure tool is busted. It wasn't maintained for this new Foundry update.
Okay. I'm gonna go here,
Perfect. That's one.
and then I'm gonna go here. Oh, I can't.
I can get you there. It's a little tight, but I could get you to where
Yeah.
you want to be. You want to
Yep.
be roughly here?
Yes,
Perfect.
that's 2, right?
That's 2. You got 1 left.
Ooh, wee. I'm gonna raise my shield, but I don't have anything to take cover, so.
Cool. Aurora, you are up with Farbuckle on deck.
Okay. So where did Stabs go? He's
Yeah, you saw him run in this direction.
direction
And then you saw
Okay.
Lazar kind of shoot over behind the stone.
over. Okay. So she's gonna come around the circle, like over towards where Emery was.
Sure. We'll say that's 1 action is by going around. Yeah.
And because so like it just looks kind of dark over here to her. So is this like a pillar?
Exactly. Yep. So these
Okay.
are, it's like a big, large stone structure that you can't see behind it.
All right, she's gonna move over like where Lazaric is.
Perfect. I think you should have just enough vision. Cool. You can now see Stabs.
And if I throw one of those like little fireball things from my necklace at him, will it damage Emery?
Yeah, it's pretty excessive. I think it's a 30-foot emanation. Or
Okay.
15. One of the two. It's a pretty big. If you click, let's see.
It just nukes that whole corner.
Fuck this whole ass area.
Yeah.
It should say. Where's Fireball? So if we click Fireball, it is a 20-foot burst. So 20-foot
Okay.
circle is pretty massive.
Yeah. All right, so she's just gonna throw her doomerang at him again.
Fuck yeah. Not a
Oh.
1. Not a
No,
1.
Okay.
As the Doomerang comes flying around, it hits a piece of stone that's jutting out just before it gets to him and then circles back.
All right.
Fartbuckle's turn. What is his movement? He's a little guy. 20. Okay. So he's just gonna pretty much get right over to you. We'll say he's by the time he goes around the circle, he uses his turns.
Sorry, Fartbuckle legs very small.
It is Stab's turn.
Yeah, I get that, buddy.
Okay. You see his wounds start to heal a touch.
Stop.
Oh wait, god damn it. Hold on, it went to the wrong person. It went
No,
to
I'm cool with
Fartbuckle.
Fartbuckle.
No take backs.
It's telling me that Fartbuckle's at full health. You imagine that he's the fucking big bad this whole time. He's just
Oh my god, talk about plot twist.
Stabs, you see him heal a little bit. He goes to do an interact action. It is a manipulate as he's looting his dead buddy here, so that if you want to, that is a reactive strike because he's interacting.
Me?
Yep.
Oh shit. Let
Totally
me
up
see if
to
I
you.
have anything. I don't.
I believe you have reactive strike.
Oh, I do have reactive strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have
Cool.
to read them because I have a lot of reactions.
Yeah,
but...
no, you champions notoriously have a ton. So if you want to make an attack, that might do it. 29 hits. It's not a crit, but that hits.
All right.
9 points of damage. You watch the damage be null effective.
Okay.
So he uses 1 action to interact, 1 action to draw. You see, he's picking up. So originally when you guys came in here, this guy had this rifle that shot this like superheated energy and like slag that hit the wall before it missed. So Stabs ran over to this guy to grab it. He is going to use which one is that? That's not that one. What the fuck? Here it is. Oh yeah. You watch him bear down and make a dark wish. He uses all of his hate and focuses on slaying you. Effect. So the name of this item, this weapon, is called Iris of the Sky. You make a wish into the iris of the sky, yearning for it to strike true, then fire. Strike against the foe with the iris, rolling the attack twice, taking the better result. If the attack is failure, you take 5 damage. So he's going to point the gun at Emery and make an attack. Hold on, I have to make an attack because he just picked this up. Generate this to... Fuck, why can't I... There we go. He's got too many attacks. Where is it? Short bow. Here we go. Iris of the Sky. He's going to make 2 attacks and take the highest. They are woefully low. I think, what is your 31? The highest is almost a critical miss. You watch this alabaster white rifle defy him, almost because it doesn't want to be controlled by this evil creature, this pure white rifle radiating energy. He shoots, and this superheated slag of solar energy hits your shield, and the dark magic that surrounds you almost absorbs it with ease. And that is his turn. He has nothing left. Lazarick, you are up with Floyd. Actually, not Floyd. Emery on deck. Oh, let's see. Hold on. He's taking some more damage. Oof, another full 10. He takes 10 points of fire damage. Wait, did that... Stabs took it. Okay, good. And rolled a recovery. He fails. He is still on fire. Maybe some of that superheated slag from shooting your shield fell back on him and just added to the cinders. Lazarick, you are up.
Word. I was just looking at my shit. Because I keep forgetting I have this whole devise a stratagem thing.
Oh, wait. What was Hope for the Hopeless? Hold on. I missed that. It's not giving me my warnings.
He didn't need it. It was for...
I'll give it back to you. I don't know how to restore channel points, but I'll figure it out. I think there's a way, right?
Yeah, there is. I don't have the rights to do it, though, or I would have redeemed them.
How do I do that? How do I give you the rest?
We can do that afterwards.
Okay.
I'll just let you know.
Somebody make a note.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to shoot him? Question mark.
Shooting somebody.
Come on. Oh, I should probably target him to make it easier. Oh, I already am. All right. Do it. Come on. Come on.
I can only report the redemption. I can't catch it from here. I can probably do it from there. 28 hits. Hell yeah.
Cool. Do some damage.
Do some damage. 13 points of electricity damage. I think that all sinks. It does. And you have 2 more actions.
Cool. Let's shoot again. Nice.
Well, I'm trying to... Damn, I can't even do it through the chat.
29, better than a 28.
Yeah, 29, absolutely. Not a crit, but still damage. Go ahead. 13 more points.
This dice really likes 13, apparently.
Stabs is looking hurt.
Oh, do you think I can...
This is when we start to flirt with disaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go down to that last map.
Might do it. 23. I think 23 hits. It does. 23 hits.
Oh.
15 points of electricity damage. Stabs is coughing up a dark bile, but he is still in it.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Floyd is sleepy. Emery, you are up with Aurora on deck.
Can I try to disarm this guy? Like, I want to take the gun from him and throw it.
So disarming is, you totally can. It has a lot of, it's one of the PF2E disarm. It's one of the less effective things you can do because you have to get a critical success, but you could. On a critical success, you knock the item out of the target's grasp. It falls to the ground in the target space. A success is you weaken the target's grasp. Further attempts to disarm get a +2 circumstance bonus, and they get a -2 to attack with it. So it's not bad, but in order to actually disarm fully, you need a critical success, and that would be your athletics check against their reflex DC. It's not impossible, but I like to set the expectations because it's you would assume if you succeed, it just does it, but you need a crit to fully disarm it.
Okay, I'll just attack him.
Totally up to you. If you could do it, I just want to make sure that it's, we know.
However, when I attack him, I just want to like tangle him up and then drag him back to the circle.
So instead of a attack, you could do a grapple.
Okay.
And then you could try and grapple him and then see about moving him. Then I'd have to look up how that works, but we could totally cross that bridge.
I can try to
grapple. I think it's athletics check versus athletics DC or his fortitude DC. So it would be an athletics check against a DC 23.
So I don't need to roll the grapple. I just roll.
Yeah. So if you want to grapple him, you'd be doing an athletics check, DC 23, to see if you can grab him.
Okay.
Success, the target is grabbed into the end of your next turn, or unless you move or the target escapes. If you critically succeed, the target is restrained until the end of your turn, and restrained gives off guard and immobilized. And you can't use any attack, manipulate, except for escape or force open device. So DC 23, he is grabbed, right? It was reflex. Yep, DC 23, he's grabbed. So that means your target is grabbed until the end of the next turn. That makes it so I think he can't move. 1 second. This grabbed E, F, G. So he is immobilized, so he can't move. And he's off guard. So basically, you can't move him yet until you critically succeed it. But he can still attack. He just can't move, so he can't get out of your grasp. But you can still grab him. Essentially, it's like you have one hand on him now. Like,
okay. Oh, you're saying I can still attack him?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain you can attack a grab target as long as you. Oh, I think you need a free hand. So you do have the. There's a champion ability, or maybe a bastion ability, where you can use. Oh, I don't think it works for tower shields because I think they're too heavy. You can grab him.
I don't have the tower shield right now. Are you talking about like taking cover or anything like that?
No, so the tower shield's like bolted to your arm, so it counts as your hand being full.
Okay.
There is a feat where you can have a shield and still be considered a free hand, but it can't be bigger than a large shield, I think. A tower shield overrides it because it's just a fucking massive. You're walking around with a door, essentially.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
So you can grab him with your flail hand.
Okay, yeah. That's all. I don't have anything else.
He is grabbed. Aurora, you are up. A fart buckle on deck.
Okay, so since he can't move anywhere, she's gonna
Come up and
Throw him.
shake him. Sorry, that was out of character.
Was it?
throw her.
In character.
Yeah, she's just throwing her boomerang back at him.
Fuck yeah. I just love how he's held and it's just me. Gunk. 30. I don't think his AC can get it. It was one short of a crit. Yeah, roll some damage.
Make him hit himself.
With 17 points of damage, fucking Scabs gets doomeranged in the head and turns to mist. You just watch him go. Ugh. You see the rifle drop from his hand and the ghost gem of Lilith ting 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 onto the ground. For all intents and purposes, as of right now, the encounter is over. He was the last bad guy in the area. So with him, so he's still around. He's in his mist form.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a little this. We're out of combat. He is in his mist form though. And he's starting to head back towards the what is this thing called? This
His little den.
the ritual. Yep. Slowly. It seems to be much slower than normal. It seems to be that in this form, because you notice too that these other vampires in this circle haven't moved yet, and he is going extremely slow. So about once every 5 to 10 minutes, he's going to move about 5 feet towards the circle. So you have some time to talk.
Okay. Well, Emery's gonna snatch up the crystal, the gem.
Sure. I will actually put it in your inventory.
Lazarus gonna snatch up that gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and
Priorities, y'all.
Aurora's gonna make sure she grabs Floyd's ghost gem.
Sure. If you guys want, you can go into your inventory, or just remember, you don't have to put a physical gem in your thing. Iris of the Sky, that is in your inventory, Lazaric.
Don't mind if I take a look.
Yeah. So you guys have some time to interact, and you both do have the gems as well.
Emery is going to keep an eye on. How do I get out of here? Help me, Barbara Streisand. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Use your witchcraft.
I can't move. I'm literally locked.
Where do you want to go? You're probably
You're
stuck on a
stuck in
stone.
the rock.
There you go. Can you move
yeah,
now?
thanks. Yes. No. Just kidding. Yes, I can. All right. That area, this is the devil's pit. Don't go in there.
Aurora, when you picked up Floyd's gem, roll me a perception check. Total of 22. Yeah, as you pick it up, something catches your eye out of the corner. Normally, when anybody's in the ghost gem, it's like this very lavendery pink kind of swirl. It is true in this case as well, but you see a small streak of red magic in there as well as it's going on. It's sanguine red color.
Oh. So she's gonna like hold it up to her eye and be like, guys, there's like a red-ish tint to this. Like, does Lilith look like that?
As you look, Lilith does not.
She's very concernedly gonna put the ghost gem in her bag.
Sure.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Is it all that red drink he's been consuming? Has that changed his soul?
I don't know. Can she do like a esoteric lore check on it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
She licks the rock.
You could just click the brain too to make.
Oh,
it
that's
easier.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
While they're doing that, Emery's gonna be like watching the mist.
Reveal to everyone, it was a nat 20.
Oh, she's been rolling hot tonight.
Hot.
Oh, somebody's got to roll good.
Yeah, it seems to be that same magic that is inside that circle is tainting a little bit of his ghost gem. So it seems to be that even though he's in this gem, the vampire still has a little bit of a tie to him. what that entails. You don't know. You've heard stories of like vampire hags that can visit in dreams, so maybe that's something to do with it, but you can't be too certain. But it is definitely the magic from that ritual, because he was underneath the spell when he went into the ghost gem, so it still has a lingering effect. We're gonna do a break early because I'm about to pee my pants because I drank so much water today. I'm
mean,
like
it's pretty much right on time. You're good.
Over here. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. I gotta pee, so I don't pee myself. Okay, bye.
I get a piss too.
Yeah.
the footsies.
There was a
Look, you gotta
question.
do what you gotta do to get paid, man.
There's a
$20
question
is $20.
that came up off screen. Scotty wanted to know what Patreon tier it is to get jerked off with my feet. It's like $12. It's not a lot.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah.
if anybody, it's probably one of the cheaper tiers. You know, for 15.
Now, how much is that? Like a monthly subscription? Like, how many do you get per month? Is it just like once?
Yeah, just one a month, so I could just have a little
One a month,
dignity.
one a
For
month.
$15, I'll pretend to like it. But for 12,
For
if you're into it,
$20,
I'll
I'll
pretend I don't.
actually like it.
But you know, for 12, I'll just do it. For 13, I'll pretend to hate it. For 15, I'll pretend to like it. For 20, I will like it. Just so you know. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so acquiring minds. But anyway, now that that's all sorted out, let me get my screens back open again. Yeah, we hot mic'd a little bit. Everybody was just yelling, "I gotta piss," because I couldn't click the fucking silence thing fast enough as I was running away. I got a Stream Deck Plus coming next week on Wednesday, so I'll automate all my scenes going forward, so I can just one-click stuff, and you won't have to worry about mics or no mics or audio and this, that again. So here we are. So where we live. So you critically succeeded. Floyd is definitely still being influenced by this vampire while he's in his ghost gem, 100%. And there was something else. Lilith is not. You do notice that there is a small crack in her gem, but it doesn't look like that knife went through. So he was using this like fanged dagger, and when he hit it, from what we can gather now with this ritual is they made this ritual, especially with the Giant's Bane's mushrooms, to try and weaken the integrity of this ghost gem, to be able to essentially carve her out of it and, you know, sacrifice her for Zora. But yeah, it looks like when he came down with that ceremonial dagger and it was supposed to stab into this ghost gem and shatter both the dagger and the gem, it just shattered the dagger because you used your collar, but there is, like I said, like a scuffed mark in it now.
She's gonna bloop.
Bloop.
So, yeah, I mean, we got the gem. I suppose we could just get the fuck out of here, but we should also probably shut all of this down. Anybody know how to, I guess, disrupt a ritual?
Where are these vampires floating off to?
The weak lackeys haven't yet, but like I said, after you'll notice after about 5 to 10 minutes, Stabs slowly takes one movement towards this ritual. It looks like he's heading towards the ritual.
Do either of you know how to get this ritual to stop?
No idea.
No. I mean, I could try, but Aurora wants to find that knife that he was trying to.
I think it shattered when he stabbed the gem.
Oh, okay.
You just see the remnants of the handle inside of the circle.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a search around to like the other areas, and like now that we actually have like a few minutes, give like a good
which one?
search around. Well, I want to like search.
A full kit?
Yeah, like as much as I can. Probably over here near the gate and the statue, staying the fuck away from that circle.
Cool. Give me just give me a perception. Anybody who wants to do some searching, just give me like a seek. I think it's under the thing. You can roll it as say perception and then seek or search. I forget which one.
All of us?
Yeah, if you want to do some looking around.
Okay.
I want to figure out this circle.
Sure.
So can I
Yeah, if you want to do esoteric
roll
lore
esoteric?
on that,
Okay.
that might help. Let's see. There's other things you specifically have. Yeah, your esoteric lore is the highest, and for a
Yeah.
thaumaturge, it's like essentially having a game shark because it covers so much shit. Emery, as you're searching, you don't see too much. You kind of are breathing a little heavy because I think the gravity of this situation is starting to set in of what just happened, and thankfully that, you know, nothing bad came of it. Lazarick, as you're searching around, you don't find anything specific. You do find in the south of the room, actually, can you see it? Here, you know, I'll just pull it out into the middle of the room because you found it. It was behind some boxes. You find a large chest with a bunch of stuff possibly in it. You can feel it is laden down.
Is there like a visible lock on it?
Yep, a clunky old visible lock. Yep.
I want to check it for like traps or whatnot first.
Sure, give me a thievery.
Oh, do I have thievery?
I think so, right?
Probably, yeah, I do.
You're an expert.
Yeah, what is that? I guess pick lock I'm doing?
Yeah, yep. We'll just call it that.
Yeah.
You notice it isn't trapped during your inspection.
Cool.
It just seems like a little stronghold for them. Cool, 27. Yeah, it just opens up. It was a fairly rusty lock. There's a bunch of shit in here, guys.
Oh boy.
It is lootable. There's 375 gold. There is, I think there's an Immolation Clan pistol. I'm just going to link them in the chat just so you can do it. Does a bunch of cool flaming fire stuff with a gun. There is a coyote cloak grater. This dusty cloak made of a mangy brown gray coyote fur. You gain a +2 item bonus to survival checks. If you critically succeed at your survival check to subsist, you can feed 4 times as many additional creatures. There's a healer's gloves grater. These clean white gloves never show signs of blood, even when used to stitch up wounds or treat other ailments. They give you a +2 item bonus to medicine check, and they have an activate once per day. You can soothe the wounds of the living adjacent creature, restoring 46 plus 15 hit points to that creature. This is a healing vitality effect. You cannot harm undead with this. And then there's a bunch of consumables. There's storm arrows, which adds to a bunch of electricity to bows. There's spider root, which is a poison, explosive ammunition, enervating powder, which is another poison, potion of resistance to cold, scour, which is another poison, then 2 trinkets, a dragonfly flulu. When you take the leap action, tradition says that, or the trigger is you take a leap action. Tradition says that a dragonfly flulu should be affixed to the upper back, like wings of the insect. When you activate the flulu, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to a jump, high jump, or long jump for 1 minute. During this time, let's see, you can jump without striding, whatever. Yeah, so it's a cool jumpy thing. And then feather token, it is the tree. What does that do? Each feather can be activated only once. What does it do? Activate. Strike from a ranged weapon. The token can be activated only on an occupied patch of earth or soil. When activated, this token transforms into an oak tree 60 feet tall and 5 foot wide. And this tree continues to grow even if the conditions are favorable. Grow and live if the conditions are favorable. So you could fucking instantly plant a tree. So you got a bunch of shit. If you want some things, just take them or divvy them up after. And 375 gold is in the bottom. Or, well, 375 Ryman, I should say.
Lazarick just takes the gun and the bullets and just pushes the chest to you two. I'm just taking these. I don't think I really need anything else out of here.
Yeah.
You could probably take the gold for the damages done to your house.
We're talking to Emery?
Yeah.
Oh, she looks...
You kind of went ape shit in there, so you probably have a bunch of stuff you got to replace. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna follow this guy until he leads me to his coffin.
Cool. After 5, 10, 15, after about 15 to 20 minutes, he reaches the circle, and when he does, you can see him move normally. He goes onto this pedestal. Hold on, shift. Come on, shift. Okay, you just don't want to do it. Shift. There we go, shift. He goes onto the center of the pedestal, and you watch his mist slowly start to dissipate and turn into nothingness as he vanishes.
Oh shit, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No, I think we should get rid of whatever is the circle.
Emery's gonna go over here and see if she can jostle this piece loose.
Sure. Give me an athletics check. You're essentially trying to wrestle this, like, refractory ray or whatever the fuck it is, this pedestal. Ooh, big one. 18 plus 18, it's a 36. You fucking grab this thing. You could feel this, like, magnetic pole with these lines going through it. And you just get to the point where you're just like, absolutely not. And you just fucking pull it out. And that, for all intents and purposes, all of these little guys power down. And the circle dims a little bit. You watch the candles around it start to flicker a little less, and the magic dim.
Okay.
And so moving these pillars definitely had a result.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did an esoteric lore check too before I did the box, correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was, where are you? 26. Perfect. That's above the, so that's success. Yeah, so this is, the way this ritual is set up is, it seems to be a lot of fail safes of different rituals inside of each other to prevent meddling. The mushrooms were there to weaken the ghost gem specifically. It's like an old, they would use it for people whenever they were having like trouble sleeping or having nightmares and stuff like that. Well, not even nightmares, because they can't have nightmares currently, but like restless even in their ghost gem. They would wake up kind of fatigued. They would surround the ghost gem with these giant bane mushrooms, because since it weakens the outer shell of the ghost gem and kind of softens it, it's almost like taking Benadryl. So it's like an old root working kind of remedy for restlessness. So that, coupled with the magic around it, essentially what they're trying to do is fracture that gem and get into it. And then you can tell around that, these are just all protective. So like the candles around the outside, then the circle of rope around it, that's magical. And then of course the sigils, that is the full just blood magic of the vampire.
Okay, she's gonna start kicking out these candles, snuffing them out.
Sure. Yep. Every time you snuff one out, the one next to it starts to burn a little less bright, until eventually they are all snuffed out, and you can see that outer ring. Again, the magic on the inside begins to wane a little bit more.
And then she's gonna topple this. She's gonna like tip it over and pour out all the contents.
So as you throw this brazier over and all this flaming hot coals go scattering, you watch instead of the so there's still some magic protection around here. It hits up against a illusory wall essentially and forms a bunch of coals around the outside. But now that this brazier is out, one of these candles on the Zora statue begins to wane.
Oh.
Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. Aurora is gonna walk up to the Zora statue and just kind of like look at it and like inspect it.
Sure. What are you looking for? Is there anything specific you're looking for?
No, just checking it out.
Yeah, it looks fairly new. It's made of stone. What you can see is this used to be a ritual chamber for a different deity. You can see the old statue crumpled back in the corner over here. Bits and parts off that statue were used in the Zura statue, kind of almost like mocking the old statue. And yeah, now it's been desecrated in the name of Azura instead.
Can Emery reach up and knock one of those candles over?
Yeah, it feels very magically tied to it. So again, it feels like a magnetic kind of, locked into that palm. But you can give it a shot. Yep, with a athletics check. Hold on, what was that? Sorry, 21. Yeah, you feel it. Try to dislodge, but it's still magically anchored to that hand. But the candle itself does smudge and dent a little bit.
Okay. Now she's gonna go to the other side and spill that brazier or whatever.
Brazier.
Spill that brazier.
I'm gonna spill
Titties
the
everywhere.
Yeah, so you spill this one, and then the smaller candle down here begins to flicker out, and then all the candles as a whole dim a little bit.
Okay.
Emery
Right.
pacing around it is very like in character pacing to me. You know what I mean? Like it makes it like you're moving your character around trying to look at stuff, but by doing that is like literally Emery running around in circles trying to figure it out, and it's so in character. I love it.
Yeah. Well, she's stupid.
So are you just tipping shit for whatever reason, or did you figure something out?
As he asks her that, she's gonna flip this wheelbarrow over.
Okay,
Goes
got it.
flying.
I mean, we could just, there's like wooden pallets and shit here. We could just toss it into the ritual circle and just let it all burn.
That is a fantastic idea, and then the wheelbarrow just flies into the ritual circle.
The ritual circle is still a little bit intact, so it hits. So this outer rim is gone, and this candle rim is gone. So you can see where this kind of magical etchings begin. All the stuff you're throwing kind of slams up against that. It's kind of like a dome. So if you throw it high, it'll scatter on the top and then slide down on like a invisible little dome around it. So
Okay.
you're just collecting a ton of fucking.
Oh, fuck. Well,
shit
how do
all
we get
around
that to stop? Anybody see just a big old switch that says turn ritual off? No, nothing.
Hey, Aura, can you fireball this?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, we should probably get out of her. Okay, she's moving.
Yeah.
Roll me an esoteric lore. It's just gonna be your go-to for everything because it covers.
Yeah.
It's too good.
She's that nerd with all the
Oh.
notes in her pocket.
Except
19 total. You have no idea. It might work or it might not.
Do you have a hero point?
I do.
I mean, that's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Would,
I'll hero point it because I don't want to blow us all up.
that's probably
That's fair.
smart.
A 29. Yeah, with the magic and the circle still intact, you feel like the fireball will just do the same thing as the debris. It'll hit that protective barrier without weakening it. It'll just kind of hit it and fireball it.
Would occultism or arcana help me figure out how to shut this down?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. I'm the same in both of them. Let's,
Nope. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. It's outside of your depth. You've seen them before, but
oh, hang on. I think I have something that triggers off of me failing a knowledge check.
fuck yeah.
Would religion
For sure.
work?
Yeah, you could try religion. 28's pretty good. Yeah, so this is like the portal here that you've seen. It's siphoning a lot of this Zora power through this portal into this vampiric circle. So it's kind of like a focusing array. You feel like you might have some pretty good. You might make a little bit more progress if you can get those candles to go out and shut down the deific power, or stop the statue from being there magically, like because it's acting like a giant ion stone essentially. There, it's like a beacon, and then that piece in front is focusing it into the circle.
Well, how did you get these candles to dim in the first place?
I spill these ashes and embers on coals on it. She's gonna grab this and she's gonna drag it all the way around. Throw it on this side.
Yeah, sure. The candles begin to flicker almost as if they're about to go out.
I need more fire.
Well, I mean, there's some like wooden pallets over here. We could just grab these pallets and toss them on there, make a nice little bonfire.
Yeah, we could try that.
You did one. With the new knowledge of how this works, Aurora, you could try another esoteric lore. What was the 29 for? Was that for this? I see it was 3.
No, that was the fireball thing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could, now that Emery has said all that, you can try another esoteric lore, see if it breaks something loose.
Oh, no.
No?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. There's something on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't dig it out.
She's just gonna be standing there, like, chin in hand, like, staring at this freaking circle.
Would you say the statue is too heavy to move?
As move as far as what? Drag it around?
I wanted to push it over.
Push it over. You might be able to get find something with some leverage because it is very top heavy. If we look back at our lower chamber preview, it's pretty tall. You can't really see it, and it's built on top of like an existing stone behind there. Let's go back to the lower chamber. See if we can see it. Yeah, so see the like brown around it? That was like an existing stone that this statue was on, and then it was, constructed on top of that. So if you get some leverage, you feel like you might be able to jam something under or topple it. Yeah.
Okay. Man. Where's our rat friend that can make bombs? JK.
Who?
I've never heard of that person before.
Why is this thing flammable, or is that what we're trying to do?
I mean, it's the only thing that's giving any progress. The candles are starting to go out.
Blow it up. I mean, there was an explosive bullet back in that chest. I tell you, should I shoot the thing?
You know what? No, that's okay. Unless me and Nora can clear the room, then.
I mean, this is like a statue of your like god, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you like pray to your god and ask her to stop, or declare yourself, the better disciple.
Well, you see, that's a great idea. However, I want that vampire, and I'm gonna drag him back to my house, and I'm going to take him apart, piece by piece.
Don't tell me. Tell your god. I think that's what your god wants.
Well, he's being protected in this circle right here, so we have to break it open so I can get him out and torture him.
When he dissipated, he is no longer there.
He's gone.
Gone. It seems to be he went back through the other side of the focusing array. Like he just kind of, so normally the mist, it's like a little like nimbus cloud, if you will, like a little Dragon Ball Z nimbus cloud. When he went into there and he went onto that pedestal, whatever was magically on the other side of that circle causing it to be there seems to have pulled him through to the other side. So he dissipated and he is gone. Gone.
Well, shit.
I want to set this entire place on fire.
Yeah, let's burn it down. I'm all for that. Let's get the fuck out of here, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can't get rid of the ritual circle, bring the entire fucking place down on top of it. That way they're not getting through here, I guess.
I guess she's just gonna. I'm gonna put everything in her. Wait, no, I can't because I'm almost max bulk. Wait, maybe not. I might be able to grab the rest of this stuff.
Let me see what your container. Container type 2. I think you're at.
I'm at 9.
The spacious pouch type 2 can hold 50 bulk.
50. So I just drop it in there?
Yeah, anything that you're not using, you definitely want to drag into the spacious container so it doesn't weigh you down.
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
There you go. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So see now how
spacious.
your bulk's not going up. It's just putting it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, she's gonna be the mule.
There you go. Yeah, you got it now.
Close. Hold on. Let me put this here. How many items? All of them. Oops. I meant to put that in the spacious pouch, but now it's in my pockets.
It pockets is?
My pockets is. Okay.
Guess what's in your pockets?
She is going to start trying to set this place on fire. I don't know what she's to start breaking wood and throwing it in the pile of.
Bring it down.
smoldering
I
ash.
mean, we can let the authorities know that there's cult bullshit in here, and they'll fucking come figure it out.
No. This has Azura all over it, and it wouldn't take them too long to probably figure out it was us. So let's just all burn it down.
Aurora's gonna turn to Fart Buckle and say, like, "Are you gonna come with us?"
Yes. Yeah. Friends.
Okay. And then she'll like pick him up and put him back on her shoulder.
Cool. He is.
Add them to your inventory.
Equipped.
To that point, he crawls into your bag of holding.
Okay.
Fart buckle can live in bag. Most creatures die. Fart buckle do not die.
She's gonna like scratch his head and send him on his way to her bag of holding.
Yeah, he crawls in and you see a little millipede kind of come up and grab the top of the bag of holding and close the bag.
What?
Emery is going to continue to build a big old bonfire.
Cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of flammable stuff in here. It will cause a fairly large fire, but probably not enough to burn the place down because it's all stone. It's like a carved out cavern.
We need pigs.
To like smear the blood all over the place?
I mean, a pig's fat burns hot enough to melt stone. You get enough of them in here, we'll bring this entire place down. But I'm not sure where we're gonna get that many pigs.
Yeah, that's seems like difficult.
It's probably easier to get some explosives. We could probably just do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are explosive?
Can I use as she's looking in her bag of holding, she sees that, what is that called? Where did it just go?
She's like, I have this grenade.
Bag of holding.
No, it's a staff.
Staff of fire.
thing.
Yeah. Staff of fire greater. What is greater? I think greater can do fireball, floating flame, breath of fire, or ignition.
I have 18 pounds of Semtex. Well, I'm not sure if there's much else we can do about this, but we can get the fuck out of here. We got your wife's gem.
Yeah.
We've got Floyd's. We can get out of here before they decide to come back in, I don't know, force.
Now that you've been, also it's been a while since you're doing it, you've noticed the mist from these dead guys has slowly made towards the circle, but it's not made it into it yet.
Well, we've thoroughly interrupted the ritual, so they'll probably come back for us.
Fine.
Unless
Yeah.
anybody knows where this goes, which I'm guessing is a no.
We can always send somebody through, and then she like say Aurora's back.
I mean, the second I touched that like circle, I got thrown into like a mind space. So I imagine no one's getting too far unless the person wants them to.
What's on the inside?
I mean, I don't know. I was just in a big old open area filled with fucking soul gems, fucking ghost gems.
Well, that sounds like somebody else's problem. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's it's been a long day.
Cool. So you guys are leaving out back into the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate the sewers. Where are you? You guys are in the north. Floyd isn't there. Fartbuckle's in your pocket. Cool. You guys have come back out.
Like we just finished like a 12-hour shift.
All right, here. I'm not sure where this grate goes to, but I don't really want to walk back through all of the sewers. If we could just come back up to the top there, that would be probably ideal.
Oh, nice little entrance right
Oh, this
here.
is just more sewer.
It might take us out of here. Is there a path?
We probably don't want to walk through there. It's a very large path. Let's.
You guys saw this for a second.
Oh my god!
I'm just.
Oh.
I'm just gonna close those doors again and go the other way.
Oh, this is not where I parked my tambourine.
Sorry.
Yeah, the bat was just hanging from the ceiling. It was sleeping and not disturbed as of yet.
Yeah, fucking good. You can stay undisturbed.
As you walk by this wall here where you guys are, everybody make me a perception check quick.
Oh, great.
What in tarnations?
Okay, we got a 23.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm
That's
lost
okay.
in the sauce.
Lazarus, on the way by, you hear on the other side of the wall, it sounds like, you can't make up exactly what they're saying, but a bunch of Ryman addicts chit-chatting.
What if I press my ear up against the wall?
What could we do? What would we roll to clarify, I guess, another... we'll just do a follow-up perception check. Well, what was... No, that... Oh, okay, here we go. As you stop and press your ear up, you can't hear anything else more, but Aurora, as you see him do that, your ultra heightened fox senses and your nat 20
Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
help kind of discern it. You just hear them. Initially, they're kind of just fighting back and forth about who's going to get the next score, They hate being the ones left behind. Why can't they have any of the fun? It also seems like these vampires specifically have found a way to subsist. So it's why they look so shitty too, because normally the vampires, when they're drinking blood, look really great and they look like total mega babes. These guys look like little shits because they're just using Ryman to stay undead, you know? So they're just talking about, you know, how come we can't go to, they probably have such a big score down there. This is some bullshit. And they're just going back and forth about how, you know, have you met Xavier? No, I haven't met him, but, you know, Stab says he's really fucking cool. He probably isn't cool at all. He probably sucks. They're going back and forth, stuff like that. But it's basic banter about wishing they weren't fucking underlings. But it's some sort of, like, this is their little clubhouse area.
Oh, so she's gonna relay that to Lazarick and Emery. Like, I can hear them through the wall.
I mean, if they're just underlings, I'm not sure if they're gonna have anything we want or if we want to kill them or anything, but I'm not sure that's going to... Like, if they've never been down there, have never met Xavier, they don't know where Xavier is.
No.
So I think we just fucking keep going.
Leave.
Yeah. Fuck them. They'll figure shit out eventually.
Yeah.
Emery, as you're walking back through, there's a nagging voice in the back of your head. It always seems to be when, after high stress situations, especially when you've been growing up.
You have to be more careful.
I am careful.
That could have killed us.
You and I both know death would be a relief.
You need me just as much as I need you.
Yep.
You guys are... That's all
Emery,
out loud, I assume, right?
Emery, you doing okay up there?
No.
I mean, you have your wife's ghost gem. Is that not helping you at all?
No.
Oh,
How the hell?
this is where we came through. No, I remember this. Yep.
Oh, okay.
We came from this way. We killed the dude right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure where that door goes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna open it.
Oh.
There is a coffin in there.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, while we're here,
I feel like stabbing somebody.
before we crack it open, anybody got a wooden stake? Or a chunk of wood? I mean, your boomerang's made of wood, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, just punch that through its heart.
have some wooden stakes in my bag because I would
why
carry
not?
some. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh man, this would be. Hey, Emery, you're gonna have to do this. You're the strongest one here. That's.
What does it go? I stake them. Wait, is there anything in there?
It's closed currently.
Open it up. I take out a gun for now.
Emery will move the lid. Don't you do athletics?
Yeah, just don't roll one. It's
don't roll
Just don't
Yeah.
roll it one.
a big one, 31. Comes right off. And the Ryman addict that you had killed right outside of this door is laying in there in a very vampire-y position, slowly healing.
Cool. Stake through his heart.
Yeah.
Decapitate him.
Cool.
Yep.
And then holy water. You know.
Yeah, he turns to instead of the dust that they normally turn into, he turns into like the frost that's in the top of the freezer if you leave the door open a little bit too bit. He just goes.
It's weird that this dude was just like hanging out and like sleeping right outside his own door where his bed is, but
He tried. You know how it goes. Sometimes you get a little too high and you pass out. You hit it too hard. You just fucking.
Yeah. You don't quite make it.
He duffed it.
actually I probably shouldn't be saying that. I am the alcoholic, but all right.
Emery, roll me a will save. It's a low will save, but roll me a will save. DC 20. Good, 31. Critical success. You feel that voice creeping in the back of your mind again.
What happens when they do that to you next while you're sleeping?
Say, well, I'm not a vampire, you fucking nerd.
There's a fucking wall there.
She's just talking.
Okay, there we go.
It's... Aurora and Lazarick are just gonna have to listen to this discussion.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
dialogue. I can't move over there.
If you want to go over there, I'll just drop you over there. Just because the walls are a little goofy.
Oh, okay.
If you want to jump across, it's a DC 15 athletics check. Ooh, 22 makes it.
Womp womp, she says as she passes the dead spider.
Aurora makes it.
Come on, buddy.
Nat 20.
There it
Of
is.
course, that's where I get the nat 20.
Oh god, I love it.
A fucking smooth like butter.
Safe to say you guys are exiting the.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we're getting
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Cool. Everybody give me one more round of DC 15 athletics checks if you're jumping across, or if you want to find an alternate route.
Shit, why did we
20.
cross the rubble? Lazarus gonna run back to the rubble and go around the other way.
Aurora,
why
nat
did we come
20.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running around.
When Aurora does her jump, especially on the nat 20, you see when she leaps, there's like almost like a ghost little fox visage, like a fucking video game where she takes off and there's like a little fox spirit kind of projects her a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, well, that must be fucking nice.
Where the hell am I?
Yeah, as you get back, we'll just say to you guys don't have to fucking fumble your way through the little rooms in here because it's a fake pain in the ass. Go back to, you make it back to the top, and you are out of the sewers. You guys all here, not just Emery.
Now what do we do?
You shut up.
Wait, you said we all heard that?
Yep, everyone hears it.
What the fuck?
No, not you. You. She points to the other guy. You shut the fuck up.
She
No, I
points
mean-
to an empty spot next to you guys.
The problem is I heard that. That weird deep resonant voice.
What did he say?
What do we do now? I mean, I know I know we know that you're haunted and not just going insane, but the haunting might eventually drive you insane.
But am I going insane or are you going insane?
Well, no, I'm saying like being haunted could end up driving you insane.
Oh, well, you know, when Lilith comes back, everything will be fine. It'll work
but
itself out.
you need to do something beyond that too. Like, yes, Lilith comes back, but then you also probably need to be exercised.
That sounds like a good time.
When you had pointed to that empty space as well, you guys see it. So it looks like where the footprints would have been is clear. So instead of seeing like black ichor, gross, mucky footprints, the outline of where the footprint would be is that blackness, and the footprint itself is clear in the middle. Does that make sense?
No.
Like you could see the cobblestone where the feet, like let's say it's a shoe print, where the shoe lands, you could see the cobblestone, and then around that is like the puddle of goo.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna point, and she's like, "Do you see anything right there at all?"
Lazarus gonna look.
Yeah, you guys see it.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Aurora's gonna shake her head. Yeah.
Yep. So it's getting worse.
Well, Well, it's affecting you guys. You're starting to hear it. You're eventually gonna start to see it. Might be me. Might be me.
I don't know. You're manifesting something,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like a great future. That's.
I mean, he's not all that bad. He talks a lot, yeah.
No, it's pretty bad. Like, the fact that you're saying, like, it's not that bad is, like, you ain't gotta live with this.
Okay, so an exorcism.
Yeah.
How much is that gonna cost me? Do I have to read anything? Do I have to sign anything?
Probably not. You just go to, well, we can't do it at the Temple of Meridian because they don't have anyone, they don't have any priests there right now.
Aurora, can you get rid of it?
Are you a priest?
No. But I could I do a ritual like that?
And we were talking about this before game started. I feel like the thaumaturge is kind of like Constantine, right? Where, like, yeah, you're not a spellcaster per se, but I think you'd be able to find enough information to give it a fucking shot. You know what I mean? Like, Constantine's doing stuff on behalf of the church, but he's not a priest or a holy man. He's kind of like that begrudging, like, whatever, and then handles it. You know what I mean? So I feel like if that's a route you want to go, I'm for it.
Yeah. Let's try to give Emery exorcism.
I mean, we can go back to the fucking the Church of Meridian. There's no one there, so we could probably find all of the shit we need.
True.
Hell, if it doesn't work, I could probably find some, underworld priests that'll fucking do this shit.
Yeah. Because, I mean, can we make it worse if it doesn't work?
I don't know. I'm not an exorcist. I don't even like exercising, let alone exorcisms.
Emery, you guys do not hear this, but Emery, you hear it.
You can't get rid of me. If you try to get rid of me, I'm taking her with me.
You have the fucking nerve. She just says to the empty room or the empty space, you have the fucking nerve. But
Or she would be like, you don't want an exorcism?
Oh, no, not you. No, you're fine.
We gotta make some sort of like sign that you can make to let us know that you're talking to this thing and not us. It's getting just a little bit confusing.
Imagine me. Yeah, I've got him, I've got you, him, you.
While that's happening, Emery, make me a will save. $32. You got Emery. You do not see it, but you guys do see it for a second. You had taken the ghost gem and thrown it down the front of your shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys see the ghost gem was slowly like rattling a little bit, making its way out the top of her shirt, and then just by the power of her will, she overcame it, and the ghost gem settled back down.
I think whatever it is trying to steal Lila's ghost gem.
It's very, very hot to the touch.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You know what? Exorcism. Yeah, I'm willing to try it, to give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen, you know? I die. No big deal. I'll come back.
I mean, I don't want to face the wrath of your wife if you die. This is I wish you knew how to write so that like you could write, some sort of
update her will,
last will and testament. Say like, hey, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Well, we've got your wife's ghost gem back. We can wait till she comes back, and then we can try to do the exorcism.
No,
Yeah.
I see.
She can weigh in on it.
Okay, but she is more vulnerable in this state with me, obviously in my presence, because if he's gonna try to take her from, somebody should hold this. She's gonna pass the stone or gem to Aurora,
And she'll put it in her bag where Floyd's and the other ghost gem is.
Oh no! Put her in like a silk pocket or something where it's like more comfortable for her.
Oh my God, beggars can't be choosers. That's
And
fine.
she'll dig around and she'll find like one of those like little baggies that you get like crystals in, and it'll be pink.
Little
Yeah.
felt bag.
It's a
Yeah.
you're just putting it in a dub for girls that like astrology. As you go to hand her the gem over, make a fortitude save.
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
22, that's perfect. As you go to give it to her, it's almost like something's pulling back on the gem, but you overcome that and give it to her. You guys can physically see a strain as the gem is trying to be placed out of her hand, but it goes into the bag.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
As you go to leave, make a fortitude save.
Oh, Christ.
For the foreseeable future, you move at half speed. There is a black, gooey, sticky substance on the bottom of each of your steps as you're trying to move, and it feels like something's literally holding you back.
Look, I get I walk slow. You ain't gotta make fun of me. I got stubby little legs.
My bad. She's gonna try to play it off like she's totally. Yeah. Sorry.
You guys see very, very, very faint footprints, like the bottoms of her boots, like when you step in something outside and you leave a couple prints here and there when you step on tile. So it's very faint, but you do see it. And Emery, you just hear in your head,
No, you just promised me you won't. You can't do this.
Do what? What am I doing?
Get rid of me.
Look at how much a pain in the ass you are. Like, look at this.
You would do the same thing to stay alive.
Listen here. If you want to hang out, you want to coexist with me, you're gonna have to make it worth it. Cause I'm gonna scrape you off like cow shit.
What?
Well, for start, stop this gooey half-speed nonsense.
you watch Emery kind of stumble forward as you're like trying to get your feet to go, and then all of a sudden it just like releases, so you take a couple stumbles.
You fucking prick.
What do you want? You can't get rid of me.
I'm thinking about it. Let's walk. She's just gonna fuck with him for a minute.
Yeah, as you guys, you guys kind of like, I feel like you guys are in this like little triangle circle facing each other, talking or whatever. And as you go to walk away, like the view just kind of shoots up into the air, right? And fades away. But then it cuts to like standing behind the party, walking through the town. So you're going down a street, so it's kind of framed with buildings on both sides. You're going towards the horizon a little bit, towards the center of town. And then it kind of like waves a little bit, and then you're in this like almost like the Upside Down, but it's all black and misty and shadowy. And there's literally a copy of Emery with like a lasso around her waist, like trying to drag and hold herself back, like trying to move her feet in the other direction.
Oh shit.
With that, we gonna call it a day and raid somebody, baby.
Yeah, next week, watch a Dollar General exorcism.
No, but seriously, it's gonna be real cheap. Who can we raid? We could do Quincy's Tavern. Oh no, Redneck's on. Do we want to do Redneck? We could do Quincy's Tavern. We can do
let's
Redneck.
do Redneck.
I love Redneck. Okay.
Do it yourself exorcism.
Be...
I read through that gun and now I'm terrified.
Yeah, you like which one? The clan gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had so many words. So I rolled all of it randomly. And it had so many words. I'm like, oh my God, it does so many things.
Yeah. And if you're in possession of it and don't fire it for a day, you get haunted.
What? So he really does have to go out there and start blasting.
Anyway, I started
The thing
blasting.
is, I have the gun. Like Lazarick doesn't know any of this. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
cool charred gun. It looks dope."
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Cool. We're gonna go raid Redneck. I don't know what he's playing. He's looking very intense. It is arena breakout, breaking out of the arena. I don't know what it is though. It looks like a shoot 'em up first-person shooter. So we'll see in a second, I'm sure. Where is it? Twitch raid. Cool. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I think next week we might have a fully massive party. We might have
Dude, you can't say it out loud. You can't put that into the verse.
I got to, dog. I got to, just to jinx it. We'll see. Everybody's still, again, we got a lot of IRL shit going on, so we'll get everybody kind of, if they're feeling good, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live, baby. Yeah, we're gonna go see Redneck. We got like 10 seconds to go. Radio, I got to see about the end. Okay, we're gonna see you guys. Okay, bye. See you next week. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Right now.